Hello, and welcome back to Redneck Snack and Food Reviews. I apologize if you can hear the AC. It's on the lowest setting it can go, but I don't want to overheat in this car. Just typical me. So, I just spilt a couple of these fries. But KFC decided to replace their long-standing potato wedges, which not many fast food restaurants really have had on their menu, if they have ever had that on their menu. And I am sad. I feel like a lot of the people who are part of the fast food community are sad. But it is what it is. We have to deal with this change for at least a little bit until they realize that this decision was probably really dumb. Why is it dumb? Well, let's see. Almost every fast food joint outside of KFC and specific cuisine restaurants like Taco Bell, it's a, Mexican, Chipotle, outside of those and, the sub shops, everyone does French fries. Everybody. That's number one. So you're no longer different with that. Number two is your lack of sales is not because of potato wedges. Jeez. Heck no. Your lack of sales is because of Chick-fil-A having superior chicken and superior service. You want more customers to come back? I think the first thing I would fix is customer service. Now, granted, I haven't had a horrible service at KFC, but some way you gotta change your identity, and this is. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this one because this is a fry from the other place. So the one I got it from shares a building with A&W. But anyways, so I think service is your first thing, even though that's gonna be hard to change. You really can't change your chicken all too much because your company is known for its self-identifying with the recipe. So KFC's tried many things. They've tried grilled chicken, which has failed, which I would look back into that and see if you could actually make it work. They've tried other things too, and it's just not worked. And their competition with the sandwich game, they decided to pull out the chickens and donuts, and albeit that was cool, but they did it way late, like they did in a test market, and then they released it way after the war was over, and Chick-fil-A pretty much won that because Popeye's service is trash, and while Popeye's has good food, you can't compete with good service, and Chick-fil-A's food is already great, and as good as Popeye's sandwich was, as crispy as it was, Chick-fil-A's is a completely different beast, and people should stop comparing it. If you like Chick-fil-A sandwich, you like it, and you're gonna be too swayed. But Popeyes, I still occasionally go there, and so I don't know, but it's gonna be hard to stop Chick-fil-A at this point. So KFC, that's what you need to focus on, not this. Why I don't think it's gonna last long? Well, I'm observing it, and I'm going to assume one or two things. And then I've read articles too. One or two things. These fries look like the typical French fries I would get at a local restaurant down at the Outer Banks. I would say about 90% of the local restaurants down there had the same type of fry. And it looks exactly like this. Now, what can you do with these French fries? Apparently, since, French fries down at those local places are more geared around, kids and stuff, These fries have a certain characteristic where the outside of them, if you put them under a heat lamp, they will stay good. They will be fine. But these places with those fries, most people aren't going for their French fries. They're going for seafood and pasta-based dishes and like dishes that don't come with French fries. Rice is a very prevalent side when you go to these places, or mashed potatoes, some vegetable. So they do these fries because it's cheap and they stay warm the whole day. That is number one. And I hope a lot of people see this video and understand that I'm warning them that these French fries are probably not going to be fresh when you get them. Now, that's not to say the potato wedges were ever fresh. They have the same complexity, if I said that wrong, I apologize, to them as these. But a little bit different, I'd say. But they have a similar complexity, where you could probably keep them on a heat lamp. But they had a distinctive taste, and they were really good. And who doesn't like the potato wedges? So these are basically, I would say, they're potato wedges turned into French fries. It's got the same type of makeup, but it's in a fry form. But I would much rather have potato wedges because these do taste a little bit different. And that's just how it is. Now, apparently, these also taste like chicken. Now, that's just the assumption. My assumption of why is probably because they cook it in the chicken grease. Now, is that a bad thing? I don't care. It's not bad. I mean, you sell a fry like that if you want to. Vegans aren't going to eat it when they hear that. Unless they're very, very uneducated about all of this and they just say, oh, it tastes like chicken. Oh, it's a French fry. That means it's vegan chicken. No, fam. They're just cooking it in the grease with chicken, and I don't think you really want to do that. You don't want to eat that if you're vegan. Now, I'm not vegan, and you know this. But I'm just saying, if you're vegan, this is not an option for you, I would say. So, yeah, the articles that I saw said this tasted like fried chicken. So, I will thoroughly think it's okay. It'll probably get a 7 or an 8 in the end of things. But at the end, I'm probably going to say I miss the potato wedges. And earlier today, I got a thing of potato wedges, and I'm happy. The one good thing I'd say, it looks like it's a heavier serving. And this is a small. Looks like it's a heavier serving than the small of a potato wedge. But, again, that was such an iconic item at KFC. So, I don't know. I'm gonna taste them, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. And I'm gonna tell y'all if y'all should try them. But honestly, I'm probably not gonna stop you or persuade you either way. Honestly, most people will probably just try these once and move on. A lot of things I try once and move on. I have not had Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese since I tried it in August. And that's not because it's bad. It's great. It's just because I have so many things I have to review that I just don't find the time to just even go to Chick-fil-A in general. So, yeah, I'm going to review this for you. I was hoping I would get the Flamin' Hot Taco from Taco Bell today, but since it doesn't officially come out till the 16th, and my Taco Bells aren't the best, I'm going to have to wait for that for a little bit. But, you know what? At least I got the review on thing that's new, so let's get to it, and wish me luck. They are quite interesting. They are the French fries that I would get at local places. But I think you can taste the chicken grease. And if I sounded like I didn't like this type of fry, no. I really do like it. But after spending years being a picky kid and going to Outer Banks about 2 or 3 weeks per year and being down there, and all I would get to eat were these french fries, like chicken tenders and french fries, because I was so picky. It got so tiresome. And like, I was just too picky to say I want to try something different, and it took me forever to wake up. And I was never like a wasteful kid. That's why I got really huge. I'm not as huge now. I am struggling with weight issues since like doing this review thing. But I would always try and eat every last fry when I went out. And there would be times I didn't eat them all. But it was very rarely. And that's part of what made it so tiresome. Because I eat every single one of these things. To me, they don't taste a whole lot like chicken. But I think I can taste that signature grease that they cook their stuff in. But yeah, there's nothing entirely special about these. I do like the potato wedges better. And if you've never had this type of fry, I would say go for it. But you can clearly see, I'll try and show you. You can clearly see what it looks like from like the advertisements and stuff. And you can if you've had this fry, you can pretty much tell you've had it. So before even eating it. So if you don't like this french fry, I would say don't get it. But if you like these, if this brings nostalgia to you, and try it. It does have like similarities to a potato wedge. But I again, not quite as good. There's not really any secret recipe to them. And I don't really like the fact that they're marketing them as that, because it's really nothing special. They are like the only fast food restaurant that I know of all the ones I have tried. They're the only ones that do them like that. So that's their plus side of things. But I've been to probably up to 50 chains. I mean, not chains, up to 50 local restaurants that just had those fries. Not all of them were in the same geographic area, but most of them were in that same geographic area. So I don't really know what to think about it, but I'm going to give them an 8 because they're solid. They do kind of remind me of the potato wedges, but they're not anything special. They're not seasoned. They are frozen and thrown in the fryer. That's all it is. They're frozen and thrown in the grease. And if you are convinced otherwise, then I would go reevaluate your your life, yourself, your opinion on food, because they are nothing but that. They do not season these. If you want an actual seasoned fry where they take a thing of seasoning and dump it on, or they do not like have a special recipe to them. If you want that, then go to Bojangles or go to Popeyes. There's other places too I can't think of, but there's places that are known for their seasoning. Oh, Rallies, I think. Well, Rallies, these are kind of similar to Rallies too. But Rallies, I think theirs are a little bit more distinct. Like they've got actual seasoning on them. And so they're a little bit different than these. But one of the things I've been having in my mind, are they anything like the fries from Taco Bell? Because Yum Brands owns them all. And I would say, yeah, they're not a huge difference. And I've always thought that Taco Bell's fries were a bit similar to the potato wedges, and now these from KFC, because Yum Brands owns it also. But these are not these are not things Yum Brand makes. Yum Brand definitely buys these from whatever wholesale provider makes these. And again, they're not bad, but a lot of local places I know use them because it's cheap and no one wants their french fries other than kids and people who are picky. And like I say, people who are picky because there are people in the world who are adults that just eat chicken tenders, burgers, hot dogs, and french fries. I know people like that. I'm related to people like that. And it annoys me. But to each their own. But it does annoy me that they're not willing to broaden their mindset, try new things, try new foods, and let their taste buds grow. But that's just a pet peeve of mine. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Again, it's an 8. They're not bad. And I think an 8's a little bit overshooting, but honestly, they bring nostalgia back to me in terms of like when I grew up and I went to all these local restaurants and they had those. So yeah, I would definitely say I want the potato wedges back, but that's another issue to worry about another day. So yeah, go ahead and give this video a like, a comment, and a share. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack and Food. And I'll have one more review for today. Nothing too special. Probably won't try and take too much time doing it. But I hope you check that out later. So yeah, I'll see y'all around. Yee!